May the peace of the Lord be with you all. Today's Gospel Reflection, July 26, 2025, Saturday.
When Moses came to the people and related all the words and ordinances of the Lord, they all answered with one voice, "We will do everything that the Lord has told us." Moses then wrote down all the words of the Lord and, rising early the next day, he erected at the foot of the mountain an altar and 12 pillars for the 12 tribes of Israel. Then, having sent certain young men of the children of Israel to offer burnt offerings and sacrifice young bulls as peace offerings to the Lord, Moses took half of the blood and put it in large bowls. The other half he splashed on the altar. Taking the book of the covenant, he read it aloud to the people, who answered, "All that the Lord has said, we will heed and do." Then he took the blood and sprinkled it on the people, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you, in accordance with all these words of his." Responsorial Psalm. Offer to God a sacrifice of praise. God the Lord has spoken and summoned the earth. From the rising of the sun to its setting, from Zion perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Offer to God a sacrifice of praise. Gather my faithful ones before me, those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice, and the heavens proclaim his justice. For God himself is the judge. Offer to God a sacrifice of praise. Offer to God praise as your sacrifice, and fulfill your vows to the Most High. Then call upon me in time of distress. I will rescue you, and you shall glorify me. Offer to God a sacrifice of praise.
The Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus proposed a parable to the crowds. The kingdom of heaven may be likened to a man who sowed good seed in his field. While everyone was asleep, his enemy came and sowed weeds all through the wheat, and then went off. When the crop grew and bore fruit, the weeds appeared as well. The slaves of the householder came to him and said, "Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? Where have the weeds come from?" He answered, "An enemy has done this." His slaves said to him, "Do you want us to go and pull them up?" He replied, "No, if you pull up the weeds, you might uproot the wheat along with them. Let them grow together until harvest. Then at harvest time, I will say to the harvesters, first collect the weeds and tie them in bundles for burning, but gather the wheat into my barn." The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. In every heart lies a field, waiting. Some are tilled and ready, others rocky and overgrown, but each has potential for life, growth, and purpose. The question is not whether the soul is perfect, but what seeds we choose to sow. Each day, each word, each decision is a seed, and the harvest we reap in life, in our relationships, in our communities, is determined by what we plant with intention and care. To sow good seeds is to live with faith in things unseen. Seeds are small, unimpressive, and easily overlooked, but in their stillness lies the blueprint of transformation. A kind word, a humble act of service, a moment of compassion. These are seeds. Though they may seem insignificant in the moment, they carry within them the power to change hearts and renew lives. It takes courage to believe that what you do today, even if no one notices, will one day bear fruit. Life is not without its challenges. Alongside the good seeds, life may allow weeds to grow. We encounter betrayal, injustice, fear, and disappointment. We see darkness where we hope for light. But here is the promise. The good seeds still grow. They push through the soil, stretch toward the sun, and blossom in their time. Our job is not to obsess over the weeds or try to remove every obstacle, but to remain faithful in our sowing, to continue choosing integrity, love, and peace even when the ground feels uncertain. Sowing good seeds means looking beyond the moment. A farmer does not expect an instant crop. They prepare, plant, water, and wait. So it is with life. The seed you plant today in your family may not bear fruit until years later. The wisdom you share with a friend may not blossom until they face a storm. The example you set may quietly grow in someone else's heart, unnoticed but powerful. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in the right season, the harvest will come. This calling is not just for the few, it is for all. No matter your past, no matter how neglected your field may feel, today you can begin again. You can choose to plant seeds of hope instead of despair, of grace instead of judgment, of forgiveness instead of resentment. You can choose to cultivate joy, even in sorrow, and purpose, even in the unknown. What matters is not what the field looks like now, but what it can become with the right seeds and steadfast care. So, in our homes, may we plant seeds of patience and understanding. In our workplaces, may we sow diligence and kindness. In our communities, may we scatter justice, truth, and peace. And within ourselves, let us nurture seeds of faith, humility, and courage.